And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. It's Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, that's right. Whip your lovin' on me.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium.
Set to kick off.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Returnable from the 2. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Eagles.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 46. Taking a deep shot here. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
go. 18 rapid, 18 rapid.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right.
Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 10 now. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
79 Broncos.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Forced out to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
No touch. 63, 63, 63. Hey, Silver. Alpha. No touch.
From the red zone now. This throw is cupped. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Go Silver, ready? Kyle, let's get it. Hey, 73. Kyle, let's get it. Don't touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Call it 5 yards there. It's going to be 4th and 4. It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
In that close, those are supposed to be money in the bank, cha-ching. And it's always a little surprising and stunning to see one miss. And you can bet on the sideline they were counting on having those 3 points.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Samuel now to return it. Returns looking good so far. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, they'll run. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's go now.
On first down, here's Daniels. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
They send a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Okay, this is going to raise some eyebrows. Surprised he didn't let this one hit down. He fair catches at the 4. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive.
Good.
First and 10, are under Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Brought in right side. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, easy, 63, pass. 73.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? Hey!
From the gun, it's Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ. a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
First down throwing for Hurts. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. On first down, Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On second down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going to the ground again on first. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another carry for Robinson. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This 32 yards out on the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and short, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. Fields this at the 19. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Eagles will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
63.
Here's 2nd and 11. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, Silver. Alpha.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Play fake here, Daniels. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Great. Hey, 73, 73. Now let's get it.
Hurts. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Hey, easy, 63, back. 73, Delta.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds a man right side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Great, set. Hey! Crowd left, Yeti. Delta.
Throwing from the gun. Hauled in left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Pass it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Great, set.
Motioning the tight end now. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
No touch. King, Phil King. Hey. No touch.
Here's Robinson. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Now a give left side. Broke through the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Set. Panther 60, 79 Broncos. 19 tight, take over.
From the 32. Throw complete to Sinnott. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Got Sinnott. It's complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. Second and goal coming up.
19 Lions, go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. He's throwing for it! On the move, headed right. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
Good. Set. Turn left, Yanni. Turn left, Yanni.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take possession of the football.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey. Tiger Hornet.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hurts now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They bring their tight end left. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Eagles moments away from their 4th win of the year. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A toss now to Robinson. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Back to throw, Hurts. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels off to play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And the Eagles take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap. What do do that to me.